Contrary to popular belief, your hamstrings are not just there for you to sit on. When we sit, our hamstrings have a very high tendency to develop trigger points. These trigger points are small shortenings of the muscle and the fascia that contribute to problems up and down the chain. Tight hamstrings with trigger points can create calf problems and foot problems, and they can also create lower back problems as well. So what do? Well, number one is don't sit too much. Number two is break out the old trusty Pso-Rite, and we want to sit on something that allows our feet to hang off the floor. We do not want our feet in contact with the floor when we are trying to break the hamstring up or when we're trying to work anywhere on the hamstring with the Pso-Rite. Okay, so that's first and foremost. So you're gonna get on a box or a countertop or a chair that's high up like I have right now. And all you're gonna do is stick the Pso-Rite underneath. And now you're gonna go ahead, elevate yourself a little bit. Start off where the glute and the hamstring attach. And all you're doing is looking for anything that's tight, tender, or sore, moving from the hip all the way down to the back of the knee. Constantly searching, constantly doing that seek and destroy method, looking for anything that's tight, tender, or sore, looking for any speed bumps that we might come across, lumps, bumps. It's all the same, guys. It's all tight fascia. We got to get in there, break it up. You can move the Pso-Rite too as you start to get closer to the back of your knee. And all we're doing is pressurizing that entire huge piece of muscle tissue from our hip all the way down to our knee. Work on it for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. The hamstring is pretty beefy. It can definitely take a lot of mobility work. A lot of times I find pain in the front part of the knee coming from a tight hamstring. So if you're experiencing anything down below over here, especially on the bone of the lower leg, then we want to break that Pso-Rite out and show that hamstring who's boss. Okay, you find something, maybe it's a little bit tight or it's a little bit sore, you can pin it down and then start to extend the leg. Get a little bit of shear pressure to tear that fascia apart and restore it to its normal length. Get it unglued from the muscle tissue. Doing that for 2.5 to 3 minutes every other day. If you have any pain or problems in the areas I discussed earlier, that's exactly what you want to do in order to get your leg feeling so right.